Master emotional control with Stoic practices. Life can be chaotic. Every day, we're met with challenges, disagreements, anxieties, and unexpected events. And oftentimes, emotions like stress, anger, or fear can feel like they're in the driver's seat, steering our lives. But imagine a life where your emotions no longer control you, where you have the tools and mindset to remain calm in the face of chaos. This isn't an impossible dream. It's the very foundation of Stoicism. Today, we'll explore how the ancient wisdom of Stoicism can empower you to master emotional control and live with strength, resilience, and clarity. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy born in Greece over 2,000 years ago. The Stoics, including great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, believed that the path to a fulfilled life lay in controlling our response to external events and focusing on what truly matters. It was not a theoretical pursuit, it was a practical guide to navigating life's challenges with grace and determination. Now you might be thinking, why does a philosophy from so long ago matter in today's world? The truth is, the Stoics lived in a time of chaos, much like today: wars, political turmoil, personal struggles. Their teachings remain incredibly relevant because they focus on universal human experiences: how to face hardship, how to control emotions, and how to find inner peace. Emotions are powerful. They drive our decisions, influence how we interact with others, and shape the quality of our lives. But when left unchecked, emotions like anger or fear can lead to unnecessary suffering, rash decisions, and regret. Emotional control doesn't mean suppressing how you feel. Instead, it's about understanding your emotions, processing them, and choosing how to respond. When you master this skill, something incredible happens. You reclaim your freedom. The opinions of others lose their grip on you. Life's uncertainties no longer paralyze you. You stop reacting impulsively and start responding thoughtfully. This isn't just about philosophy, it's about empowerment. One of the core principles of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. In simple terms, this teaches us that life is divided into two categories: what we can control and what we cannot. The things within our control include our actions, thoughts, and choices. On the other hand, external events, the behavior of others, and many outcomes are beyond our control. For instance, you can't control how someone treats you, but you can control how you choose to respond. Instead of getting wrapped up in frustration over things you can't change, Stoicism urges us to focus entirely on what we can influence. This shift in mindset is liberating. It frees you from wasting energy on the uncontrollable and empowers you to take charge of your own life. A powerful Stoic practice is negative visualization. This involves imagining potential challenges or setbacks before they happen, not to dwell on negativity, but to prepare for it. By regularly visualizing hardships, you build mental resilience and cultivate gratitude for the present moment. For example, imagine misplacing an important document or losing your phone. Instead of panicking, you'll respond calmly because your mind has already rehearsed the scenario. Negative visualization helps you develop foresight and reduces the shock of unexpected events. But the beauty lies in its secondary effect. It makes you appreciate what you have. When you contemplate losing something, you often realize how much you value it right now. The Stoics believed in the power of self-awareness, and one of their most transformative practices is daily reflection. Every evening, they would evaluate their actions, thoughts, and decisions. This wasn't about judging themselves harshly, but about learning and improving. You can apply this in your own life by setting aside a few minutes each night to review your day. Ask yourself, what did I do well? Where did I let emotions get the better of me? What can I do differently tomorrow? By reflecting consistently, you'll develop greater emotional intelligence and align your actions with your values. Emotions are natural, but they can cloud judgment when they take over. Practicing emotional detachment doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing your emotions. Instead, it means stepping back and observing them objectively. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and label the emotion you're experiencing. Is it anger, sadness, or fear? Once you've named it, remind yourself that this emotion is just a temporary reaction. It doesn't define who you are. This small practice creates a gap between what you feel and how you respond, allowing you to act thoughtfully rather than impulsively. The Stoics were masters of reframing challenges. Rather than seeing difficulties as obstacles, they viewed them as opportunities to grow. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Let's say you're facing rejection or failure in your career. A Stoic approach would be to see this as an opportunity to learn, improve, and build resilience. Every setback becomes a stepping stone when you embrace the mindset of growth. Central to Stoicism is the idea of virtue, living with wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. When you prioritize virtue, emotional control becomes a natural byproduct. Instead of reacting to frustration with anger or acting selfishly in conflict, you'll strive to make choices that align with these core values. Virtue isn't just an abstract ideal, it's a guide for everyday decisions. It reminds you to act with integrity, even under pressure, and to let your values dictate your actions, not fleeting emotions. One of Stoicism's most empowering tools is gratitude. In the Stoic view, practicing gratitude shifts your focus away from what you lack and toward what you have. It cultivates contentment and emotional strength. Each day, take a moment to list 3 things you're grateful for. Big or small, it doesn't matter. This simple practice rewires your perspective, helping you navigate challenges with a positive, resilient mindset. Stoicism isn't just for ancient philosophers, it's a toolkit for modern living. Whether it's handling work pressures, managing difficult relationships, or overcoming the stress of social media, Stoic practices offer solutions. For example, if social media triggers comparison or insecurity, apply the dichotomy of control. You can't control what others post, but you can control how much time you spend scrolling and how you interpret what you see. Applying Stoicism to these daily pressures reduces stress and keeps you grounded. Let's try a quick exercise to start mastering emotional control. Think of a recent situation that frustrated or upset you. Now, ask yourself 2 questions. Was this within my control? And how could I have handled this differently? Reflect on your answers. This small step plants the seed for growth and self-awareness. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that we are not at the mercy of our emotions. With the tools of negative visualization, daily reflection, detachment, and a focus on virtue, you can transform the way you navigate life's challenges. Emotional mastery isn't about perfection, it's about progress and empowerment. The ability to control your emotions lies within you. It always has. By embracing these timeless practices, you can build resilience, clarity, and peace in a chaotic world. So take the first step. Start small, practice consistently, and watch as you unlock the calm strength of a Stoic mind.